Coming May, Stephan Sterns is about to go on trial for what happened to his girlfriend's 13-year-old daughter a year ago, February. Police say Sterns molested Madeline Soto for years before ultimately killing her. They charged him with sexual battery and possession of child sex abuse materials in addition to murder. Just days after her 13th birthday, Madeline was found strangled and dumped along a country road in the woods of Central Florida, not far from the family home. Her school had just reported her missing. Among the evidence is surveillance video of Sterns driving Madeline's body around in his car before moving her to the trunk. He's never admitted to anything, but during his long months in the county jail, he has been talking, sometimes to his parents. In newly released Jailhouse phone calls, Stephan Sterns says Madeline was already dead when he found her. He seemingly admits to having inappropriate and illegal pictures of the girl on his phone, but he claims it was because, wait for it, Madeline had a crush on him. And that her mother knew it. If you have a strong stomach, have a listen to this.
None of this that was on the phone was a surprise to you.
She was aware that she had certain feelings towards me.
Yeah. Well, then why would she send her in there to sleep with you?
She used to joke about it, call it an electric complex. Used to joke and say, you better not leave me for my daughter when she's older, things like that. Laugh about it, and they used to both ogle over me and comment on me and talk about me together and giggle and talk about how nice I looked, and it was not an appropriate situation.
I know you can't talk about this, but it's like, it almost sounds like you didn't know something had happened to her.
Well, I discovered her, in the state that she was in after everything was said and done. So, obviously I can't get into detail, but no, I was not aware that she had, passed on. As you know, I'm up and down throughout the night, and I was not in the room the whole time. It's not like you just suddenly feel someone's ghost pass away from them. It's a discovery.
As soon as you gotten away from the rest of them, you should have called me, and we could have discussed this, and the outcome would have been a lot different than what it is right now. But
I don't want to get your hopes up, and as I said, don't get carried away with any conspiracy theories, but in a way I was compromised, and, when all that stuff was happening, I was not in my right mind anymore.
I should note that Madeline's mother has not been charged with any crimes as of yet. I want to bring in Matt Murphy. He's a criminal defense attorney and a former prosecutor who is also the author of The Book of Murder, A Prosecutor's Journey Through Love and Death. Matt Murphy, I just want to take a shower after I hear that kind of a phone call. I can't help thinking what a jury's going to think of a murder defendant who says that the 13-year-old had a thing for him. That just can't go over well.
You'd be shocked, Ashley, how often you see that in cases of child sexual abuse like this. It is almost a trope. You see it all the time. And I mean, you look at that photo on the screen, and I don't want to be glib because the case is so horrific, but I mean, like, how many 13-year-olds are attracted to the picture that we see on that screen? It's offensively stupid, and I think the jury's going to see it that way.
So one of the lines that just made me shake was that his girlfriend, Madeline's mom, that his girlfriend and Madeline used to ogle over him. And again, I just see not only victim blaming, but child victim blaming. He's allegedly got naked pictures of her on his phone. So put that all together. And does he have a hope in hell with any jury?
No. No. Now, Florida uses a bifurcated system because they're seeking the death penalties. There will be a guilt phase and then a penalty phase. And during the penalty phase, the court will instruct the jury that they need to weigh and consider the aggravating factors in this case. And there are so many, including, according to the documents I read, tens of thousands of images of that little girl either being sexually molested by him or maybe nude. She appears to be asleep. Jury is going to be horrified by that. I have no doubt that they'll take their task very seriously. But this is in the state of Florida. I would be shocked if the jury did not convict him under these facts. I'd be shocked. Of course, he's presumed innocent. I have to say that as an attorney, but I'd be shocked also if they did not return the verdict of death.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.